first graders! Today in social studies, we're going to be starting Unit 4. You already reviewed the vocabulary, so we're going to get started. In Unit 4, you are going to be learning and talking about in what ways do people and things change over time. I am going to read you some pages from our social studies book, and then I'm going to show you how to make your interactive notebook. We're going to be talking about 4 vocabulary words today: past, present, future, and history. I put this on a timeline. It kind of looks similar to a number line. Things that have already happened are in the past. When we learn about history, we learn about things or events that happened in the past. Right now is the present. And the future is things that haven't happened yet. Now we're going to read our Lesson 1, Learning About the Past, and then we will make our interactive notebook. Let's get started. Lesson 1, Learning About the Past. Over here you will see the 4 vocabulary words we just talked about: present, past, history, and future. Think of something fun you did last summer. That fun time happened before today. So that was something that happened in the past. Past and present. The present is what is happening today. The past is what happened before today. What is something you can do now that you could not do in the past? For example, you might not have been able to read in the past, and now you can. You couldn't ride a bike, and now you can. In the past, you were smaller, and in the present, you are getting taller. A story of the past is called history. Your family has a history. Here are 3 ways to find out about the past. You can talk to people about the past, like talking to your parents or your grandparents. You can read books or listen to stories about the past. And you can look at real things and pictures from the past. Some of these are ways you can find out about your family history. As you get older, you will learn about history of the United States, history of the world, and you can find out about your family history right now. The future is the time after today. Tomorrow, next week, and next year are all in the future. In the future, you will get bigger and go on to other grades and schools. After spring break, we are going to learn about different types of timelines, and you're going to make your own timeline of your life. So if you'd like, you can start gathering pictures from the past, present, and then you can draw a picture of what you want to be in the future. We will do that project after spring break. Here's an example of the family history. This is Dad. Right now, he is a construction worker and he's 35 years old. So this is the present. In the past, he was 7 years old. He was younger, and it looks like he was earning a badge, or maybe he was a Boy Scout. And in the future, it looks like he wants to be retired and go fishing. This is someone who is your age. Right now, she is 7, and it looks like she's part of a Girl Scout troop. In the past, she was 1, and she was learning how to walk. And in the future, she wants to be a veterinarian. Now I'm going to show you how to put together your interactive notebook. The first step is to print these pages and cut them in half. You can choose the boy or the girl page, and then you're going to glue them into your notebook to make a little book like this. I took the vocabulary page from the back and put it towards the front. And then you're going to glue it like this to make a book. Learning about the past, present, and future. The first thing you can do is fill in definitions for the past, present, future, history as you're reading. Okay? So here we go. History. Do you know what history is? History is when we learn about people or events in the past. So here's our vocabulary word, history. The past is a time that has already happened. There's another vocabulary word. The first Thanksgiving is an event that happened in 1621. So this is in the past. It is part of American history that we celebrate each year. So now you can go back to your vocabulary chart and fill this in. History, when we learn about people or events in the past. When we learn about people or events in the past. Now remember, you can pause this so you can fill it in at your own pace too. We also saw the word past, a time that has already happened. So as you're reading, you can fill in your vocabulary. If an event has already happened, then we say it is in the past. The past can be a few minutes ago or 100 years ago. Usually when we learn about the past or history, it is a time before we were born. Those things have changed or are not around anymore. Take a look at the pictures below and color the people or things that you think are from the past. You may pause the video and complete this activity. For example, this dinosaur is from the past. These pages are about the present or modern day. Events that are happening right now are considered to be the present or modern day. In today's world, we have a lot of technology and things are changing very quickly. Inventions from the past, like the telephone, have really changed over time. In the past, this is what a phone looked like, and in the present, this is what phones have looked like. We will talk about a lot of other inventions later on in our social studies unit as well. In the past, telephones were connected to a wire in order to work. Many people had a telephone book to keep track of their phone numbers. Today, cell phones are wireless and you can store all your information right on the phone. Now we're going to make this little flip book. So you're going to cut it, glue it down, and make this a past of light, cars, and TV. Then you're going to take these pictures and put them underneath, glue them underneath to represent the present. So these are all these items in the past, and these are them in the present. So here's a car in the past. I would glue this car in the present underneath. This is a light bulb that we use in the present. In the past, they used candlesticks for light. So I'm going to glue that underneath here. And here is a modern day TV in the present. Now you've made your flip book. Past, present, past, present, past, present. Again, feel free to stop and pause this video at any point to catch up and complete your work and then move on. So we've talked about the past, the present, and now we're going to talk about the future. The future has not happened yet. People make predictions and plan for the future, but no one knows for sure what it will be like. Write one thing that you think might happen in the future. What will I be when I grow up? You're going to draw a picture and finish the sentence. Great job filling in your interactive notebook and learning about the past, present, and future. After spring break, we will learn more about timelines and make your own timeline